John from AMC Theaters.
I got a free AMC pass for like a year.
Oh, you've recently had a lot of experience in working some smaller films, independent films. How much of a contrast is this for you in jumping now to something on the scale of Immortals? What was that like for you?
Well, in terms of commitment and dedication, it has to be the same for every project. You can't pick and choose the levels of commitment and dedication. If you love the script and you've taken it on, you might as well give it your all. But in terms of understanding the technicalities involved in a big budget film, it's very different from an independent film. You've got to hit more specific marks in a big budget film. There's green screen where you have to be able to use a lot more of your imagination as opposed to having the entire environment, like for example, being in the environment. Here you're in a studio, of course Tarsem makes it as real as possible, so he has real cliffs, real shrines, almost everything, life-size out there for you. But yes, you have to employ your imagination or else you're going to kind of be a bit stranded. In terms of timing, the amount of time you have to give the film, you have to be patient because you're not always going to be, called on set. So there are days where you'll be waiting just because you've got to finish something because, time is money sometimes. So it is difficult in that sense, but I think it's still very enjoyable, just as enjoyable independent films are.
Now, we just came out of one of your panels, and one of the things that really stood out to me is that you are surrounded by this cast of these larger-than-life guys, all these guys. Did you feel any added pressure as being kind of like the lone main female presence in the film?
Actually, quite contrary. This is the first time I felt no pressure whatsoever because the pressure was on the guys. They had to look really, really good. They had to really take care of their diets and, be all ripped the way they've been trained. And I kind of had it easy in a way because I had to play it all internalized and very, very calm. Whereas they were doing something completely opposite, So for me, it was actually easy to be that refreshing change, if I could call it that,
Well, listen, congratulations. The film looks amazing. We can't wait to have it on AMC screens. Thank you.